I didn't know that the day that I met her, my life would change forever. She was leaning over the apple table in the front of the store as I was walking by to clock out for lunch. I admired her beautiful long hair, her body, and the way she held herself with a meek confidence. Her name is Nisha. She would become my best friend, my lover, my wife, the mother of my youngest child, and my worst nightmare. My name is Ryan Rainey, and this is my true story. Walk in my shoes, wear my skin, and live my life. In the United States, approximately 76% of domestic violence reports are from women, while about 24% are from men. These figures are based on available data, but it's important to note that domestic violence reporting can be influenced by various factors, including underreporting due to stigma or fear. One systemic problem with men not reporting domestic violence is the societal stigma surrounding masculinity and vulnerability. Many men feel ashamed or emasculated by admitting that they are victims of abuse, fearing judgment or disbelief from others. There may be a lack of awareness and support services tailored to male victims, making it harder for them to seek help.
Get off my property! Get off my property and stop doing this in front of my children! Please, for the love of God!
Everything seems good when you let your faith and love blind you. You drop your guard, your common sense. You enter into a daze of life that would resemble unhindered grandeur. Some people have a lack of conscience. Some have a lack of empathy. And some people simply suffer from narcissistic delusion. The act of manipulating and twisting the people around them, calmly and tactfully, place people as objects and pawns in their lives. I have witnessed through these past 7 years, if one keeps the people in their life separate, they can bend and spin several different narratives within the circles to facilitate control over people. They can make one person or group of people believe something so unfounded that they will engage in acts of violence on behalf of the narcissist.
Basically, I have come to the point, and I think everyone should keep this in mind, that if you have only heard about another person's opinions from someone who doesn't like that person, you need to be extremely suspicious of that.
Yes, that is true.
I've done nothing but favors for her. She cheated on me with 9 guys in 4 years while we were married.
Gives a shit.
No, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. That she cut me open with knives. That I had to stop her from killing herself. That she beat her head against the concrete.
Shut up. Quit trying.
And because of that, I had a sign put on the back of my truck. On the back of my truck saying, I beat women.
Talked to my sisters in fucking months, and it's like, why are you calling me now? Like,
why are they calling you now?
because Ryan called them, and I get that they care, but I told them, you guys don't talk to me, like, you guys have no interest in me, why are you calling me now?
Just
Like,
disingenuous, all of a sudden out of nowhere, kind of.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Go ahead. Get the hell out of here, please.
You're a fucking idiot.
You have no idea who I am.
I don't give
you
a shit.
met me
who you are,
twice.
Aside from the fact that you're a piece of shit, I do not give
Awesome.
a shit. What
That
you
is
have to say.
fantastic. Awesome. Great.
And if you're so
that
confident
is great.
in yourself, and
Get
your
the hell
position,
off my
if you're
property.
So confident in
You are
yourself
trespassing.
And your position,
you are in
then you would
violation
shut the
of
fuck
criminal
up.
trespass.
No,
you are in my
not.
face right now in violation of criminal trespass.
Don't
Get off of
fucking
my
touch me.
property.
In the shadows of statistics and behind closed doors lies a stark reality. Male victims of domestic violence often suffer in silence, their pain hidden by layers of societal stigma and misconceptions. While headlines may spotlight high-profile cases, the vast majority of incidents involving men go unreported, perpetuating a cycle of silence and suffering. Within these pages, we delve into the complex dynamics of male domestic violence, exploring the systemic barriers that hinder reporting and the profound impact of social stigmas on the lived experiences of survivors.
No! I'm going to God!
Do you see what's happening here?
Because you're fucking letting letting him act like that. Get him some fucking help if you're concerned with the way that he's acting. Quit being in everybody's
His
fucking business.
brother is being stolen from him.
What is
He was told today, him and I had a very, very serious
What is
conversation.
the more important issue right now? Going with her mom, or that your other, or his mom, or that your other son just said
that she stops fighting and screaming at me in
that's the
front
more
of our
important
children?
thing.
Yes, that is the more
So
important
your
thing.
son just said he's going to God, and you're not even going to go check on what
Going
he's
to
doing.
God, he said, I'm calling 911.
I just got off the phone with them.
He just said I'm going to God and ran in the house, and you're not concerned with
Get
that.
out of here.
I'm on a public
Just
sidewalk.
fine.
Moreover, we confront the disturbing trend of false accusations and misrepresentations perpetuated in family courts, where allegations of abuse are weaponized in custody battles. The misuse of such claims not only undermines the credibility of genuine victims, but also perpetuates harmful stereotypes, further marginalizing male survivors. As you embark on this journey, be aware that within these words lies more than meets the eye, an additional layer of meaning, subtly woven into the fabric of this story. Through research, personal narratives, and expert insights, we confront the uncomfortable truths and the challenges of the prevailing story, striving to shed light on a hidden epidemic and advocate for meaningful change.
You and you both helped her try to take him from me.
I sure
Do you remember that? I have all the proof. I have all the evidence. You implied that I am a woman beater to the courts, and I proved it wrong.
Your family's concerned about you too, even if
It's just kind of funny because like my mom told me to go freaking
what did your mom tell you?
just some very hurtful words. Like she pretty much told me to leave her alone, don't talk to her again. That like I'm ruining my son's life. That I fucked up.
She's saying that because of the divorce?
Because at first, like, I wanted to do it where I had him the majority of the time and his father only had it 1 day a week, every other weekend. But then I changed my mind and went to 50-50 and my mom didn't agree to it.
How old is your son?
3.
You had your reasons to do that, though, right?
Oh yeah, but I think they're more out of, like, spiteful feelings than they were for logic.
When I keep hearing about how awful someone is, I'm like, oh, let me go actually try to figure out a little bit about their viewpoint on topic X or whatever it is. Sometimes they're still just awful people, but many times I have been surprised and go, oh, okay, wow, like this person I thought was awful. I thought it because I wasn't even aware of it, but I had only ever heard of their views in these like vastly distorted ways.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. I thought that this person, this imaginary totemic version of this person was absolutely awful, but it's like, it is just this cartoonish version.
Woof, this is going to be a lot. Hope I can get it all done. You wanted it, you got it. Now and only now will you and your family be right about me being an asshole. Because I was going to tell everybody, you know, and that's an asshole move. And it was just, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of everything. It's
Not
like,
necessarily threatening, no.
it's not threatening.
Yeah.
I've spent years being silent while narratives were spun behind my back, causing harm, directly and indirectly, to my children and myself. I did not want to tell my story out of fear and being perceived as an asshole. I'm not asking that you simply hear my story. I ask that you walk in my shoes, that you wear my skin. Within these 7 audiobooks, you will have a first-hand account through public records, audio recordings, video recordings, surveillance cameras, body cameras, court filings, and records. You will experience my life through my eyes as I read and send text messages, emails, and make video calls. Embark upon this journey with me and experience the truth through factual record and life experience.
That way it's done and out of here, and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
And it also helps us for if there was potentially another intake called in about the situation, that we could possibly screen it out because we know all these facts and that I've seen the documentation.
That it's happening over and over
yes.
again.
People are taking away my little brother.
I have forgiven myself for all of the horrible things that I have done to you, and I think you should just get over it.